Well, when the dragon goes down to the earth, Satan, and is angry with God's people, the woman, who does he go after? And he went to make war with the rest of her offspring who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. So what gets Satan especially mad at the end is that you have a group of people that are keeping the commandments and have the testimony of Jesus. Revelation 14, we have it again. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. What commandments get mentioned in Revelation 14? Remember that one I told you to watch for the quote in an interesting place? Here it goes. Saying with a loud voice, this is that last loud voice, like tidings from the north, tidings from the east. Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment has come, and worship him who made heaven and earth, the sea, and the springs of water. It's the fourth commandment. So the parallel to Daniel's tidings from the east and tidings from the north includes remembering God in his territory. It's going back to his Sabbath commandment, his sign or seal. Some Christians tell me, but keeping the commandments would be a burden. But God in his word says this is love for God, to obey his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. If you lie, you now have a burden, because you have to remember who you told what story to. I just don't want to keep track of that stuff. I'll just rather tell the truth. If you steal, now you've got to be worried about getting caught. And for those that are committing adultery, my wife and I were traveling a couple hours from home. We stopped in a restaurant, and a man we knew walked into the restaurant with his arms around a lady that was not his wife. And he walked right by my table, and I looked up at him and said, "Hi, what brought you here?" You should have seen the very burdensome look that came across his face. His arm came whipping off from around that lady, and she looks at him and looks at me like, what just happened? I'm sure glad it was just somebody I knew and wasn't a member of my church. But that guy avoided me in town for a long time afterwards. I'm just saying, if you don't follow God, life becomes burdensome.